guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here and seeing this face for the first time, this is Dweba Ons, and for my returning subbies, thank you so much for coming back. For my old subscribers, just a little update for you, because I'm sure you might realize that there is no longer videos, there is no content. So for some personal reasons, I decided to delete those old videos and just start afresh. Hence I'm doing a get to know me again and again. It's sort of like an updated get to know me, because the one that I did was back in 2021. So this is like an updated, because quite a lot of things have changed. For example, my age, I've grown older, and just beautifully older, and just quite a lot of things. Where I was staying that time, where I'm working, where I used to work, a lot of things have changed. So it's sort of like an updated get to know me. So without wasting any time, I'm gonna be using my old phone to read the questions and then just answering them here. So without wasting any time, let's just get into the video. Okay, so the first question is, what is your full name? My full name is Uakona, and I don't have any middle name. What I just have one name, which is Uakona. My surname Dweba, so it's just Akona Dweba, that's it. And then iti, what year were you born? I was born in 1995 on the 16th of March, so it is just 2 days after my birthday. Guys, I've just turned 30 years old. Mama, 30 years old. Ooh, guys. Eti, what's your favorite thing to do when you're free? Oh God, Bible study and watching vlogs, or maybe anything that has to do with vlogs. Maybe editing vlog, or vlogging, or watching vlogs. And then, what's your favorite sports team? I don't have. Maybe Orlando Pirates. Yes. How tall are you? Guys, are you gonna believe that I don't know how tall I am? Like, honestly, I just know that I'm tall enough. Like, I'm just an average. I don't know, honestly, I don't. If you could live anywhere, where would you be? At home. At home. I love peace. And then it says, what's your favorite color? Brown and nude. Do you have any allergies? Not that I know of. I eat anything. Sometimes I even feel embarrassed, because I'm like, how come? Sometimes it's like, how come? Because I literally eat anything, and I don't get any allergies so far. Today I'm 30 years old, by the grace of God, and ever since I have started, like, I don't remember anything that I would say it gives me allergy. Like, I don't. Which of your parents do you resemble? My dad, of course. My dad. I'm just a daddy's girl. I look like my dad. I look like more of my dad's sides than my mom's sides. My mom's sides, I did take those and that, but like the skin color, quite, but not much. The body, yeah. What is my favorite sport? Guys, I don't have a favorite sport. I'm not into sports like that. Like, honestly, I'm just not into sports like that. What is my middle name? I don't have a middle name. I don't have a middle name, honestly. I don't have. My favorite holiday. Yeah, see, the problem is I'm not a person who really celebrates those things. I'm an indoor person. So as much as I'm an indoor person, all those things that have a lot of people around, I don't really find myself there. So for me to have a spot, a favorite holiday, of course it has to be, but for the favorite holiday, maybe I would say New Year. Yeah. What is an interesting fact about you? An interesting fact about me is the fact that I'm kind. I'm very kind, honestly. I think that's an interesting fact about me. I'm very much kind. What is the first thing you notice about you? What is the first thing you notice about people? It's their character. Yes. How long was your longest relationship? I think 5 years. And then, what would you or have you name your child? My first child, I think I would love Unkanyezi. Which means stars. Yeah, I think I'd love Unkanyezi. This one. So, and then this one, Iti, what is your nickname? I'm ready to share that. Yo guys, nickname yam disakula, but some people still call me with that even in Goku, but I don't know if I'm ready to share that. Okay, nickname yam yasekhaya ngonqasta. I don't know, I don't remember who gave me that because it was a long time, I think since 2006 or something like that. So yeah, and then it says, where are you from? I am from Eastern Cape. Excuse me, I'm so sleepy. I am from the Eastern Cape, Elsikisiki. That's where my mom is from, and then my dad is from KZN, Potchefstroom, Sunface. And then it says, where did you grow up? I grew up in Elsikisiki in the Eastern Cape. Where did you go to school? I went to different schools. I went to a local school in Elsikisiki, and I went to a primary in Coxted, and I went to a boarding school in KZN, Hadenge. And then it says, which is your favorite beverage? And then it says, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is brown. Brown and nude, my favorite color. It's which is your favorite ice cream? Vanilla chocolate. And then how do you like spending your birthday? Receiving gifts, going out to restaurant, and yeah, that's it. And shopping. And then which is your most memorable vacation so far? I think the vacation that I went to last year in Pretoria. And then, which is your favorite food? My favorite food is rice and meat, just a full plate. That's my favorite food. Or a burger and chips, that's also another one. And then, which is your favorite drink? Chocolate milk, I love that, and apple juice. And then which type of music do you like? Gospel music. Gospel music, I do other music, but gospel is just what you always find me listening. And then it says, which is your favorite hairstyle? Braids, knotless braids. Which makeup item do you always carry? I don't carry that. Do you have siblings? Yes, I do have siblings. My mom has 3, and then my dad 7. Yes. Which place out of this country do you like the most? Which country? Because even that country, I'm not in that country. Which out of this country where I am? It's Paris. And then it says, are you a tea person or a coffee person? I think a coffee. Yes, coffee. I don't like tea. Oh, some people drink it tea elimnyama, like guys, black tea. Like what? Guys, like I don't like tea at all. Really, I don't. But now when it's gonna be a black tea, it just makes things worse for me. I don't like tea. But yeah, everyone have their own preferences. Which apps do you always have on your phone? I always have YouTube. I always have so sleepy, guys. I always have WhatsApp and TikTok. What is the meaning of your name? Oh wow, what's the meaning of my name? My name is Akona. There is, or there are they. Like when someone is asking you, is there water, and then when you say yes, there is water, something like that. Yes, I think it's because my mom has 3 girls and I'm the last born of 3 girls. So my mom was like, you are Kona bo amantombazana. Yes. Who gave you your name? Guys, honestly, I don't know. I've never asked that question. But and like, who gave me that name? Like, was it my mom, the one that came up with, or maybe somebody gave it to her then she gave me, or what? I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. And then after what or whom are you named? I think I just answered that it's the fact that I'm the last one of 3 girls. Like for example, they would say in Tom guys say, you know, those people are kind of like named off daddy's girls, and the other people are named or like you know, like those things. I think I was named after the fact that my mom has 3 girls and I'm the last one. So like, oh, akona mantombazana. What are your hobbies? My hobbies is reading, not really reading, sleeping. Guys, I think it has to be sleeping, honestly, because wow. And then what do you like about yourself? I'm very kind. I'm a very kind person, and I have a very pushing spirit. Like if I want to do something, I will do it regardless of what. I will do it. I'll get it done. This just it. I will just get it done. So that's one thing I like about myself. And then which of then I've done that. When was the last time I cried? Probably yesterday, or probably like 2 seconds ago. Like I literally cry every time. I always cry. I'm a crybaby. I don't really remember when last I cried, but maybe this week, maybe last week. Who has left a strong impression on you? You are a lot of people, guys. I can't even start to mention a lot of people. Actually, my person and my sisters. Yeah, it says who is the first person that I call whenever something happens in my life? I always call my boyfriend, or I always call my sisters, one of my sisters. And then, what inspires you? What inspires me is the dreams that I wanna achieve and the goals, just basically who I want to be in the next few years. It inspires me to work hard. Yes, there are people that inspires me, people who have achieved a lot for themselves. They're quite a lot, they're quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people inspire me, but I also inspire myself. Is there someone you cannot live without? No. Do you appreciate people who are blunt, or people who choose their words wisely? Absolutely, I do. Everybody could be rude in this world, but they only be rude when it's needed, you know. For example, self-defense or things like that. There's just no need for you to be rude, just say anything to anyone at any time. So I feel like people have to choose their words. It's very important when you're talking to other people. You have to always choose your words wisely. My bottle of water is just finishing now. And then, what qualities do you want in a friend? I want somebody who's caring, loving, focused, encouraging, you know. Yes, and a person who loves God. And then, do you make friends easily, or it takes time? It depends. If I want to make friends at that moment, I easily make friends. If I don't want to make friends, I just play hard to get. What's that one thing that you want people to know more about you? Is that I'm a great person. What are my life goals? To have a business, successful businesses actually, and successful businesses, and to have a mansion, own a nice Mercedes-Benz, and then just be a great woman, and who's a benefit to other people and to benefit to my family. A loving aunt, a loving mom, a loving sister, a loving wife. And then how long did your longest relationship last? Maybe 5 years? What qualities are you looking for in a romantic partner? A man of God, a man that prays, a hardworking man, determined, focused and reliable. And then if you could advise your 10-year-old self, what would you say? I'd say be careful of every single decision you make in life. It can cost you your entire life. It can cost you, or it can rebuild you, or it can destroy you. It can do a lot of things. So make sure that the decision you take, you are very careful with. Yeah. Do you have a 3 a.m. friend? No, I don't. Do you believe in karma? Yes, I do. Have you ever met any celebrities in life? Yes, quite a few of them. Have you ever had a supernatural experience? Yes. What is your proudest moment or achievements? Was me receiving things for my business, funding for my business. Why do you consider yourself lucky? Because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm blessed. That's why I consider myself lucky, because I'm blessed. And how many pairs of shoes do I own? I don't know how many, like, in number. What did I want to be when I was a kid? I wanted to be a doctor. Which is my favorite song currently. I think Usfiso Ihlabekisa by Usfiso. I listened to that song, and also I don't know, it's by who it Andiselwe Osweleyo. I don't know who sings that song, but the one that says Andiselwe Osweleyo, it has been in my mind. I play that song literally for I don't know how many times before I go to bed, and maybe sometimes when I want to pray I just play those songs, like I repeat them. And then it says which is your all-time favorite song? I just said. Which is your favorite movie? I don't like movies. I don't watch movies. I can't even name one movie. And then it says, which is your favorite book? I don't really read books. Honestly, I don't really read books. What do you prefer, a PC or a Mac? To me, they're just the same thing. Because I've just maybe 4 days ago, I was looking at the prices for a PC. I wanna buy a PC just to help my Mac. I don't always, show my Mac. But for me, I think it's just one and the same thing. For me, yes. Which phone do you have? I have iPhone 16 Pro Max, the one that I'm using for recording, and then I also have my old phone, which is an Android Samsung A32. So I have an iPhone 16 Pro Max and a Samsung A32. Do you assess yourself as a good cook? Oh yes, I do. I do. Honestly, I do. And then, what is that one dish you make best? I'll just say pasta. But honestly, when I put my hands onto it, it just comes like this. But for now, just to name one dish, I'm gonna say maybe pasta. And then, are you a bathroom singer? I don't really sing in the bathroom. But yes, I'm not a good singer, so I'm a bathroom singer. And then, who is your favorite YouTuber? I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. I have a lot of them. If I would have to count them, they're just a lot. I don't know if I should count or just because they're a lot, honestly. And then if you decide to get inked, where would you get a tattoo? I don't like a tattoo. I would not decide to get a tattoo. And if I could have superpowers of making body, I don't know. Yeah. What? That's happened. I've answered this one. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? I would live in Paris. I would live in Paris. If you would learn a new skill, what would it be? How to make money. And then it says if you had time. It says if you had time machine, would you travel to the past or the future? Obviously the future, guys. I would tune into the next 5 years. Probably by that time I'll be successful. You understand, like no stress, nothing. Everything is just flowing there. Everything is just, And then it says How old are you? I'm 30 years old. I turned 30 the past 2 days, which was the 16th of March. I turned 30 years old. I was born in 1995. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do have siblings. My mom has 3 girls. My dad has 7. What did my grandparents do for a living? Honestly, I don't know. What are your parents' occupations? Both my parents are late. Both my biological parents are late. Where do your grandparents live? Both my grandparents are late. Both my grandparents from my mom's side are late. Both my grandparents from my dad's side are late. Do you have children? No, I don't. I don't have a child as yet. I don't have a pet. Do you have pets? I don't have a pet. Or pets rather. I don't have a pet. I don't have pets. And I think I'd love to have like a puppy, fluffy, cutie, poopy puppy. But yeah. What are the names of your pets? I don't have. But if I would have a cutie puppy dog, it would be Lolly. I think Lolly, yes. And then how many languages do you speak? I don't really remember. Maybe 4 or 5. And then what is your first language? isiXhosa. Xhosa language is my first language. And then have you ever been out of your country? I'm currently in the UAE. I'm currently in Dubai, living in Dubai. And who is the most crucial person in your life? My sister. And then do you have any bad habits? Yes. Procrastinating. I always, every day, every time. Do you have any allergies? Not that I know of. I have never eaten anything in my life that I'd say maybe the following day I wake up with an allergy. I've never really. So I would say no. And then, do you have a garden? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't have a garden. Do you have any tattoo? No, I don't have a tattoo. Who is your best friend? My sister. And then did you go to college? Yes, I did go to a hospitality college. And then how dangerous or safe was my childhood? It was safe. How many countries I've traveled to? 4. Are you religious? Yes, I am. What is your best physically feature? My face, my beauty, my what? My body. Yo, guys. What's the most important thing in life for me? Is fearing God. It's knowing God. It's making sure I involve God in every single thing of my life, or any single thing that I do, I want to do. What is your eye color? Those are the things that I don't even care of. Dark brown. Yeah, maybe dark brown. Do you evaluate yourself as a sarcastic? No. Do you avoid conflict or face it? I think it depends, honestly. What conflict? Who's bringing that conflict? What's the reason of the conflict? Do you get angry quickly? As I'm saying, it depends. What's the reason of that? Whatever the person did or said to me or something like that. Do you prefer hanging out with many people or a small group? A small group of people. When do you go to bed? When I'm sleepy. I love sleeping. What makes you angry? People who provokes me for no reason. People who just wants to make me angry for no reason. Are you always on time or always late? I'm always on time. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm the night owl. Are you an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert? I'm an introvert. I was born an extrovert. I don't know what happened. Then now I'm an introvert. I always speak the truth, but I lie when it's necessary. How would I describe myself in 3 words? I'm hardworking, I am focused, I am blessed. What is the first thing on your bucket list? Traveling around the world. If you ever won lottery, what would you do? I would buy my family a house, I would buy myself a car, I would invest. What's my morning routine? Wake up, do my skincare, making breakfast. What's my nightly routine? Taking a shower and going to bed and watching a YouTube. If I'm not really sleepy, I make sure that I watch like at least a YouTube video or something. Did you go to prom? No. Do you prefer cooking or baking? I prefer cooking. Do you prefer bath or shower? It depends, man. Some days I just want to sit in a bathtub, relax, put everything that smells nice there, just enjoy the water while I'm smelling good. Just enjoy the water in the bathtub. Some days it's quick. I need a shower, get out. So I don't really have a preference, but if like it would be a matter of choose one, I would choose a bathtub. And then, do you have a comfort toy? Yes, I do have a teddy bear that I've recently got for my birthday. Do you like DIY or craft projects? DIY, obviously. I love DIYing. It just makes me proud to actually see how I can actually do something on my own, especially if it comes out good. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that I can be this great. And it just wants me to make more, find more things to DIY or something like that. So I prefer DIY. What do you like most about Christmas holidays? The get-together as families, the cooking, enjoying the cooking, having to try new recipes for my family, and just enjoying being out there. Yes. Do you prefer beach or mountains? Beach. I prefer beach. Do you prefer watching series or playing video games? I prefer watching YouTube. What is my idea of a comfort attire? It's leggings, sneakers, and just a baggy t-shirt. Are you afraid of the dark? It depends where I am. I mean, if I'm in the middle of nowhere and it's dark, obviously I'm gonna be scared. But if it's just like now I'm sitting here, then the lights go off and maybe it turns dark, I'm not scared. Are you short-tempered? I could say yes. Yeah, maybe I'm short-tempered. Do you think people take advantage of you frequently? Yes. Every day, always, every second, every minute. Yes. In capital letters, yes. People do take advantage of kind people. Once people see that you are very kind, they ask for help, you jump in. People will always be there, even when it's not necessary. People just be there because they know you're gonna squeeze yourself just to help them. People just like taking advantage of me frequently, like frequently. they just love doing that. I don't know, it makes them feel good, I don't know, but it's okay. But yeah, it happens every time. When faced with difficulties, do you assume leadership? Yes, as I wouldn't have a choice because I'm facing difficulties. So at some point I need to step up, I need to be a man, I need to man up, you know. Yeah. What is that one thing you cannot live without? It's food and money. Food and money I can't live without. What do you think is a boring activity? Video gaming. I don't know, but obviously it's not, because a game wouldn't be boring, but I just don't know. I think, let me just say that I don't know. Would you rather explore space or go underwater? I'd rather explore space. Food or sleep? Which would you choose to be alive? Food or sleep? Because if I choose food, I would not survive without sleeping, because I love sleeping. If I choose sleeping, I wouldn't survive because I love food. You are now kind of separating the two things that I love with my being. Like, honestly, these are the two things that I love with my being. Like, oh, my being, I loved these two things. I cannot choose, honestly. If you were given a chance to live in the Sahara Desert or in Antarctica, would you choose Sahara Desert? When you say a word, do you visualize it in your head? Yes, I always do that. How do you react when someone flirts with you? I put a straight face, just to tell them like, yay, yay. If you change one bad habit or weakness of yours, easily crying. I don't like crying like so easily. It makes people take advantage of me, and it makes people think I'm weak. So if I could work on that, then I would say yes, I'm now a big girl. If I would work on the fact that I easily cry. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? I've recently been invited by somebody in a different country, and they made me to taste their food. And when I look at it, it looks like amabele, the brown porridge from South Africa. And it was actually dinner. It was cooked with onions. Like, for example, you chop onions, you fry onions, pour oil on the pot, fry onions, chilies and whatever, and then pour that amabele, but make it more weaker than the porridge that we used to make it. Like in South Africa, we make it a morning porridge. Then it's a bit thicker for it to be able to be eaten by a spoon. But now this one, it's more watery. But you cook like you're cooking curry. You put spices, but you put something like amabele. They called it something. I'd rather not call it. But I find it so weird. Like, what is your most embarrassing moment? When somebody says something to me and I didn't hear what they say, then I answer something else, and then later realize, or somebody is greeting someone else, and I'm like, and then I realize they were not greeting me. And then, who's your celebrity crush? I don't have. What is your star sign? I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm not into it. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Neither. Where is the furthest you have been from home? Like now, being in the UAE, being in the Middle East, right? I'm like in a different continent. I'm in Asia. From Africa, you know. So now where I am. What is your favorite childhood memory? My graduation from grade R. with my cousin brother. What was your first job? I was a cashier. How do I analyze my life? It's not where I want to be, but it is. A lot has happened. I'm grateful of where I am. Yeah. Did your classmates have a funny name for you at school? Not really. No. What's that one weird talent that I have? Weird talent? No, not that I know of. Maybe when I'm in the mood of doing funny, crazy things, then I would recognize. But for now, have you ever been addicted to anything? Yes, so many times. I've been addicted into reading the Word of God, which is the good addict. I have been addicted to watching vlogs. I've been addicted to quite a lot of things. I've been addicted into, I'm trying to find a bad addict that I've had. Repeating what somebody says. What nightmare do you frequently get? People fighting me in my spirits. When I'm sleeping, people fighting me. What is that one joke that never fails to make me laugh? It's when somebody is making a joke about someone and the person is actually there. I find it very funny. Are you always hot or always cold? Both. I don't know. What cold, what hot? Both. What was the last time you laughed until you cried? Yo, it was a long time. I don't remember. What is your favorite way to spend a weekend? Let me have good food. Let my fridge be full. Let me have internet and be indoors. What is that one thing you're proud of that not many people know about? It's me rebuilding my spiritual life and getting so close to God. I'm really proud of that. What's my ideal of a perfect day? It's when I did not cry, did not hear any bad news, and I've been consistent and I did things that I've been planning to do, and just everything that I've been planning to do is done. Then that's my ideal of, oh, it was a great day. No drama, no yeah. If you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be? The most wealthiest person in the world, just to feel how it feels like to have everything that every day we are pushed to work for. Like right now we are pushing to work for our future, we are pushing to work hard for things that we want. So I would want to be the richest person in the world and just see how it feels like seeing people waking up in the morning, going out there to make what I've already had. You know, I've already have this. I know, like, you still go out there, but you already have this. How does it feel like? What's the most unusual food that you've ever tried and liked? Unusual, I think it's a dark meat. My go-to comfort food, meat. Anything that has to do with meat. I don't know if meat is right, but food, yeah. What's the best advice you've ever received? Yeah, guys, I've been sitting here for the longest now. Best advice that I've ever received. Best advice that I've ever received. Focus on yourself. You are doing great. you have come a long way. What's one thing you've always wanted to learn but never did? I've always wanted to learn French because I love French. I've always wanted to learn the French language but never did. If you could be famous for one thing, what would it be? My character, I think. What's the most beautiful place you've ever visited? Most beautiful place, guys. I don't even know because I've visited beautiful places. Guys, can I just say the nature in the Eastern Cape? Yeah, let me just say the nature in the Eastern Cape. What's one goal you are currently working towards? Guys, I'm working towards opening my own businesses and running them successfully, and building my home and driving a nice car. Just a comfortable future. What's the most challenging thing you've ever had to overcome? Obstacles at work, a toxic work environment. If you could have a conversation with any animal, which would it be and why? I think a cow. It's more humbled and calm, I think. Guys, these questions, some of them are the questions that I've answered already, so I think let me just end it here. Thank you so much. I hope you engage, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. The way you get to engage with the channel, it's the way it's gonna push me to be consistent when I have to come back and reply on comments, it's just gonna push me to do more. I already have a lot of vlogs, but I couldn't upload the vlogs without get to know me, because I want people to get to know me first. If you also have questions that you feel like I didn't cover on this get to know me, you can just leave a comment. I will definitely do another one, just maybe in the next few weeks, just to cover up and make sure that you guys get to know me personally and feel like we connect. I know sometimes it's easier when you're watching somebody that you connect, you know them, you know who they are, And thank you so much. Bye.